This is the 5:30 news on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Zoe Zandora. Jay and Janelle are off tonight. Well, as long as people enter Yellowstone, they will encounter animals. And as we've seen multiple times this summer, those encounters are not always peaceful or leave people unscathed. Another one of those incidents just today. One man was slightly injured yesterday after being charged by an elk at Mammoth Hot Springs. Boyce Shaw of Arley caught this video of a group of people watching two male elk fighting. One of the elk then crosses the street to charge at the crowd. Officials at Yellowstone National Park remind everyone to give animals their space and to stay 25 yards away from large animals like elk, bison, and bears. Picnic tables, a pavilion with live music playing, and a boat launch. Those are all things Billings city leaders see at Coulson Park as they look into the future. And today we learned those things are in reach with new donation money. The Big Sky Economic Development in Billings Parks and rec leaders were on hand today at Coulson Park to announce $90,000 in private donations and local support to begin the Coulson Park Master Plan. Coulson Park is now an undeveloped area, but has a rich history for Billings. It's something Mayor Bill Cole says should be valued.
It's a place where we can tell our history, and it's a place where we can enjoy the river, but we need to do a lot more, and that's what today is about. Casting that vision to see what it is that we can finally get back to the river.
So now that funding to begin a master plan for Coulson Park has been secured, residents will get to weigh in to determine what features are added to the park in the future. Some say they would like to see a kayaking and paddleboard wave feature, much like Missoula's Brennan's Wave. New numbers show $58,000 was spent in overtime costs for local law enforcement to secure President Trump's visit to Billings. The costs are broken down by Billings Police overtime, which cost the department roughly $45,900, and Yellowstone County, which cost the sheriff's office nearly $13,000. 411 hours was dedicated to the security detail for the president, with 50 additional hours from outside agencies. And it seems the costs are higher than previously thought when you take into account how much it cost to secure Vice President Mike Pence's visit back in July. That cost is $30,000, up from early estimates of just $20,000. In all, the cost to provide security for the Trump administration totals roughly $82,000 when you take into account all three visits from President Trump, Vice President Pence, and Trump Jr. Other agencies were assisting Laurel Police, the Montana Highway Patrol, Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks, the Montana Gambling Investigation Division, Rosebud County, and Carbon County. The man arrested following a nearly 4-hour standoff in a home near Rose Park was identified today as 24-year-old Billings man Rye Temple. His 23-year-old girlfriend, Amanda Wilson, was also arrested on an outstanding warrant. Temple had several outstanding arrest warrants and was the subject of other ongoing criminal investigations. According to a news release, officers received a tip that Temple was in the neighborhood. Shortly after, they saw Wilson enter a home at 2215 Avenue B. Police shut down streets surrounding the home when they could not make contact with anyone inside. Temple was believed to be armed, so SWAT and hostage negotiation teams were deployed to the scene. However, after hours of no communication from the inside, the SWAT team entered the home and arrested Temple and Wilson without incident. No gun was found. Temple and Wilson are being held in the Yellowstone County Detention Facility. Neither of them face charges related to the standoff, but the investigation continues. Montana's mental health epidemic is crippling, and there are new questions being raised on how to cure it. Of course, one way is awareness. Dozens gathered today for the annual Rimrock Symposium, and at the event was U.S. Attorney Kurt Alme and Montana Attorney General Tim Fox. The focus this year is on the ripple effect caused by addiction in Montana communities. It's something addiction experts say must start with first understanding mental illness and teaching those in our communities how to appropriately respond, especially our youth.
And one of the things that we are finding is so many of our adolescents are exposed to drug use early on in their life. It's in their homes. It has become normalized sometimes, and so the challenges are even more difficult.
Tonight at 7, there is a very special presentation for veterans. A group called Modern Warrior Live will perform a live theatrical experience. It takes us through the journey of veteran James Poling, who explores the psychological ways of war. It's a big night in Billings for St. Vincent De Paul, the local nonprofit that provides assistance to those in need in our community. The group is hosting what it hopes will become its annual soiree fundraiser at its new facility on 1st Avenue South. Q2's Jay Cohn joins us now with more.
Well, thanks, Zoe. Yes, it's a big night for the St. Vincent De Paul Society. I'm joined now by the Vice President of the Board of Directors, my good friend Jack Payton. Jack, a big night, a first of many, we hope, for the St. Vincent De Paul as we raise some money for the people in our community in need.
That's right. One of the major problems in our country and in our community is homelessness, and we are making a difference. Our charity office, for example, last year, ending June 30th, contributed $110,000 towards landlords paying rent for people, sober living. In other words, we were keeping
people in their homes.
People in the homes. Another aspect of St. Vincent de Paul is we have what we call our payee program. We have 180 clients who recognize, for the most part, that they are not capable of managing their money properly. So as a consequence, Social Security checks come to us, and we then distribute it to landlords, utilities, again, keeping people in their homes. We wrote 16,000 checks last year, mostly done by volunteers.
And you're here in the new facility on 1st Avenue South. We're in the thrift store right now, and kind of a chance to christen the new facility with this big event tonight.
It is. The thrift store is for, again, raising funds for our charity office. It is also a means in which we can take our friends that come in and who are in need and help them get clothed or ready for school or Halloween costumes at Halloween. We had 16,000 hours of volunteers, that's correct. They man the front desk, they write checks, and lots of other functions that we have a need of. We run lean and we run in charity.
Well, we're hoping a big night here for St. Vincent de Paul. Wish you all the luck. Jack Payton here with Jay Cohn. Zoe, back to you.
Thanks, Jay. Jay is the MC for tonight's soiree. We're hoping it's a big success. Through Montana Make-A-Wish, Q2 got to meet Tyson today, a 16-year-old from Laurel going through treatment for Ewing sarcoma, a rare form of cancer typically found in the bones of young males. After he rolled up in a beautiful '69 Charger, his wish of a shopping spree was granted. Tyson has been in Salt Lake City undergoing treatment, and his wish was to go back to school, feeling on top of his game. Sponsored by Levitt Insurance, Make-A-Wish and GameStop helped Tyson stock up on video games and all the back-to-school essentials. Tyson said the first game he would play when he got home was NBA 2K19, and that he was hoping to pick up a pair of retro Jordan sneakers a little later in the day. He told us that a day like this was so special to him because it simply meant a much-needed break from the rigors of his daily life. We spoke with Montana Make-A-Wish coordinator Lee Hackey to get her take on what it means to be a part of these special days.
They're going through something that I think none of us could really imagine. You know, they're just kiddos who are dealing with really tough illnesses. So to give them a day or a moment in time where they don't have to worry about doctor's offices or visits or medical costs, it's really just incredible to see how they open up and get to have this moment in time.
I hear from Q2's resident sneakerhead, Connor Pregitzer, that Tyson has great taste in sneakers. We hope you had an amazing day, Tyson, and we wish you the best of luck heading back to school. Up next on tonight's 5:30 news, may be a red carpet event down at Babcock, but things are looking mint. We'll head down for the Montana International Film Festival. Later in sports, we catch up with Scott Breen on the road with the Grizz, and what a long road it is.
We got into the 60s today, and we could possibly get into the upper 70s and 80s tomorrow. And after that, we'll kind of cool it back down next week. But I tell you what, we're also going to give you a shot at what's happening now with Tropical Storm Florence. We'll have the latest come your way in a few more minutes.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Cohn and Janelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire. And sports with Scott Breen. This is the 5:30 news on Q2, Montana's news leader.